What is a croton petra plant? A croton petra plant is this vibrant, colorful plant I fell in love with at first sight. Its leaves are a spectacle, a mix of oranges, yellows, reds, and greens, like a miniature sunset captured in foliage. It's the centerpiece of my living room, adding a burst of tropical charm to the space. Whenever I look at it, it brings a sense of joy and energy, almost like having a piece of paradise indoors. Is croton petra an indoor plant? Yes, croton petra can be an indoor plant, and it thrives in a warm, humid environment. I've found that placing it near a sunny window works wonders for its growth and vibrancy. However, it's essential to keep it away from drafts and cold temperatures, as it's quite sensitive to those. How to care for a croton petra plant? Caring for a croton petra plant requires a bit of attention, but the vibrant foliage it brings to your space makes it totally worth it. Firstly, make sure it's placed in a spot with bright, indirect sunlight, as it loves soaking up those rays. Keep the soil consistently moist, but don't overwater to avoid root rot. Let the top inch of soil dry out between waterings. Since it's a tropical plant, it thrives in a humid environment, so misting its leaves occasionally or placing a humidity tray nearby can help. Regularly dusting its leaves with a damp cloth keeps them clean and allows them to absorb sunlight efficiently. Lastly, keep it away from drafts and cold temperatures, as it prefers warmth. With these care tips, your croton petra will reward you with its stunning, colorful foliage and tropical charm. Is petra croton a perennial? Croton petra is indeed a perennial plant, which means it can live for several years with proper care. Knowing that it's not just a seasonal addition to my home brings me comfort, knowing that I can enjoy its beauty for years to come. Are croton petra plants poisonous to cats? When I first got my croton petra, one of my main concerns was whether it would pose any danger to my beloved cat. After doing some research, I found out that croton petra plants are indeed toxic to cats if ingested. This prompted me to ensure it's placed in a spot where my cat can't reach it, keeping both of them safe. Are croton petra plants poisonous to dogs? Similarly, croton petra plants are also toxic to dogs if ingested, which was another concern of mine. Being a responsible pet owner, I made sure to keep it out of reach from my furry friend to prevent any accidents. Can croton petra be planted outside? While croton petra plants thrive indoors, I've also wondered if they can be planted outside. From what I've learned, they can be grown outdoors in warm, tropical climates. Unfortunately, where I live, the climate isn't suitable for outdoor planting, so I'll stick to enjoying its beauty indoors. How big do croton petra get? Croton petra plants can grow to be quite large if given the right conditions. Mine has grown significantly since I first brought it home, reaching about 3 feet in height. Its lush foliage adds a dramatic flair to the room, making it a focal point of attention. How to prune croton petra? Pruning my croton petra has been essential to keep it looking its best. I've found that removing any dead or yellowing leaves not only improves its appearance but also promotes healthy growth. Additionally, trimming back any leggy stems helps maintain its compact shape and encourages new growth. Is croton petra deer resistant? Unfortunately, croton petra plants are not deer resistant, which can be a concern for some gardeners. If you're planning to grow them outdoors in an area frequented by deer, you may need to take measures to protect them, such as fencing or repellents.